a CoCo 2 now?
No, Trina does not. And Curtis doesn't count.
That's
because
Veronica
he's supposed to be here.
Explains.
Ah, that's what I'm thinking of.
That just got one yesterday or 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a CoCo 3 for her if she wants.
This. Why is this so difficult?
I completely forgot about that. I sent her a message about it.
Oh my!
Too bad you couldn't get it to VCF because she's gonna be there.
I had it at VCF last.
Yeah, I know. And then she disappeared.
Yeah.
I went to try to find her.
Because I didn't know where she. I didn't know she wanted one.
Hello, Trina.
Yeah, we usually start the show, like the actual video, a few minutes before.
Or 10 or 15 minutes before we turn the sound on.
Yeah. Then
basically, in the silence, we're just making fun of the audience.
Yes. Oh, I know what's wrong.
Why does this feel so blessed impossible?
I forgot. Put up the header. There.
We will be starting shortly.
Yep. Yeah, Trina, me too. Mine was caused by health issues.
Oh, well, I'm going to have enough fun for all of you.
Yeah, my health issues were as serious as a heart attack.
Literally.
Oh, come on. That wasn't funny?
Dude.
Yeah, Henry, I don't know if you heard, but I wasn't around for a while.
Yeah, I heard about that situation. You know, I'm just glad to know that I'm just glad to know that you're like okay. You know.
No, I'm not okay.
Oh,
well, as okay as can be expected.
He's still sloopy. That's about the best it could be.
Okay, so okay with reference to sloopy.
My sloopiness has been confirmed.
Yes. Like there's okay sloopy and there's not okay sloopy. And right now he's mostly okay sloopy with the exception of a few things that he has to change if he wants to continue living.
Yeah, I got to become a drug addict.
Oh, lovely. Which drug?
All of them.
Oh, lovely.
So you've got your own pharmacy, huh?
Oh yeah, I've got I've got the kind with the large containers and AM and PM.
So do I. That's the only way I can fit all my pills in them.
Yeah, I take 2 horse pills at night.
Wow.
It's better than taking 2 horses.
Not touching that one. Family shit.
How do you? The only way that I could possibly see this being playable is with a Black Beauty.
Which?
A bash.
Oh, bash? Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Or make yourself a paddle.
Lux joystick. A paddle would be best.
Well, no, the Lux joystick has a spring center, so I'm trying to do it with the mouth because. Yeah.
You can turn that off. You know, there's a lever on the bottom.
I'm not using a deluxe joystick. I'm using like a thrusty. Like I'm emulating right now, so like this is the joystick that I'm using.
I can't look away. I'm fasting.
Okay.
If you're emulating, the best thing to do is just use a mouse.
That's what I'm trying to do, and it's not working very well.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong camera. There. There. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
You need one of these.
I'm beginning to see that as being correct.
Yes. I actually no, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to hear any crap about it.
we are doing a show. You didn't make it on this show. You made it while we're doing a show.
Hmm.
Yeah, I actually made it on one of the shows while we're doing the show for a game that required it.
Able builder.
Yep.
Well, I don't have any full-size pots, or I'd go ahead and wire one up real quick.
This is an Atari paddle. I just lopped the end off and put the handy joystick connector on it, and then paired it internally for the CoCo.
I hate when it launches and I'm not looking.
And that's what. No, family show. I'm not going to say anything.
Mhm.
No, family show. I'm not going to say anything.
I heard they have a pill for that.
What, a pill for a family show?
That too. All right.
Trina's joined into our not making this a family show anymore.
Oh. Apparently, I doubly slowed it down. Now it's almost painful.
Oh, it'll get speed back up. Don't worry.
Oh, you used the slowdown poke?
No. Oh, wow. I've got like a whole slew of fat. There we go. Nice and fat. There we go.
I think
Multi.
Trina has a
Ah!
spinner. Alrighty.
Oh, that's what happened. My mouse got out of the way. Oh, I had like large amounts of points there. And the slow. There we go. Now I can actually like think about things as they're moving along.
Desert Patrol, we're playing on level 3, right, Ken?
Yeah.
Hi, Curtis.
Howdy.
Oh no, my screen.
Did you say yes, Ken? I didn't quite catch that.
I said yes, sir.
Okay.
We are playing on level 3. I said yes, sir. We are playing on level 3. So you just left poor Trina in the audience all by herself.
I'm still logging in the chat.
If she really wanted to, she could just join. If she's a member of the Discord.
Yeah, she can play it on the
Play Now button.
on the archive.
Archive,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez. Apparently I've not played
Nah,
this game
she
in a
wouldn't be
long
able to
time.
do that. Good Tom. How you doing, Good Boom?
Yeah, I'm going to clear the level. I cleared the level.
Trina is not a member of our Discord. Why not? Why not?
That must be rectified. Trina, rectify this.
One of these damn balls is going to hit that thing. Oh my god.
My god, am I rusty in this game.
Which Desert
Okay,
Patrol?
where-
I don't know what I did the web page entry. That's probably about 2013 or something.
Where's bombs coming from?
Okay.
Desert Patrol.
Crap.
Not Desert Rider. We did that one already.
Desert Rider or Patrol?
Somebody send
Patrol.
Trina an invite to Discord so she can come on the show.
Is there a pause key for the Desert Patrol? I can do it.
No, I don't want to be responsible for that, Ken.
I don't think there's a pause key, no. You don't want to waste your cord, do you?
I just don't want to be responsible for that. I mean, technically, she is housebroken.
All right.
But are
It
we?
just needs to go to discord.thecoconation.com. I know that from new to Discord.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure where's the link for the stupid Discord.
Where's the link for the smart Discord? Where's the link for the smart Discord?
And let's see.
I think Curtis, Sloopy, you could probably take the "We Will Start Shortly" off the screen.
Wow, we haven't started the show yet.
I think we've got a quorum. We can start the show.
Oh, we can, but
We've even got 2 Canadians.
Yeah, we're a Canadian content quota, and if we add Trina, it'd be 3.
yeah, you're about to have 3.
Yeah.
Can somebody send me the Discord link? I can't find the damn thing.
For
It's
what?
on the it's on the chat.
Which one?
YouTube. Or at
Oh, I
least it
don't
should
see
be.
it.
No?
YouTube sometimes filters out addresses. So do you want to just send me a DM in Discord and I'll forward it off to her?
For what?
Let me do this.
They're already in the Discord.
What's that?
Just
He's already in the
Curtis.
Discord.
Oh, is she on the call already?
Yeah, I sent
No.
her the invite. Well, I didn't send her the invite. I don't want to be responsible. But she just joined the Discord.
Sent you the link, Curtis.
Oh, so
Okay.
does she need
and
to be?
also,
Does she need
Curtis,
to be
if you,
approved?
Yeah,
if you
she's
look,
going to need to be approved more likely than that.
if you look at the very top, it says the CoCo Discord. Then there's a little arrow, down arrow. If you click that, then there's an invite people tab.
Isn't there?
No, I don't want that one.
Should be right at the
Oh.
top of the side panel.
No, I never even looked there before. I never even noticed that little arrow.
I'll just put the link in Twitch. You can just click on that.
There we go. And I can save that.
Oh, great! You sent a
Good boom.
link to Gabom.
Good boom. All right.
Trina did briefly possess a CoCo, if I remember too.
All right, so let me see. Desert Patrol. Okay, so the RGB patch for the CoCo 3, since I know I can boot that there. Oh, that's highly amusing. The attract mode got caught in the bounce loop. I don't think that's supposed to happen. How do you get out of that mess if you find yourself in it in the middle of actual gameplay? All right, so let's copy that link address, and we will control Q out of that for the moment. And I want to.
I think it actually has a detection routine that'll, I don't know about this, but Arkanoid would, it'll eventually make the ball shift somehow.
Okay, so let's CoCo 3 that bad boy up. Not the WDS. Where? There we go. And I want DDS Patrol. All right. Oh, and I want the TV input to go to RGB.
So for joining the Discord officially, we asked for the first name. Well, Trina's first name is part of her name in the thing, so I already know that. So what else do we normally require?
Just a
small
quick
intro.
introduction.
Like
How
what
do you
retro-
retro? Why are you here?
Okay, there you go, Trina. If you push or type that into the welcome channel there, we'll get you approved. And Gutbomb, did you want to join and be your chaperone and make sure she behaves, or?
Yeah, Trina, just say, hey, I'm Trina. I never owned a CoCo, but I'm
I
interested.
thought she did
in
briefly.
figuring-
Didn't she have one? She shipped it off to somebody?
Say, I don't have a CoCo, but I'm highly interested in the greatest computer of all time.
It's been a lifelong dream to own a CoCo.
I guess that's close enough. There you go.
I was way better at this game last week.
Which one?
No, that ain't right.
Bash.
Hey, this is not the bash I'm used to.
So, does like moving backward? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, it does do something. Okay, good.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello, Trina.
Let me
Hey.
mute the stream
That'd be
or pause it.
Yeah,
Or pause it, one of
Sloopy's
the
the only
two.
one who always echoes it, so.
Wow, that rover is so flippin' slow. Oh my goodness, what is up with that jump speed?
Actually, I'm going to go back and refresh the stream because then I can see everybody's screen at the same time.
If it's too slow, Henry, you can always do the CoCo 3 double speed up poke before you exec it.
Well, it's the jump. It's not anything else. It's like everything's like a good normal type of like really speedy and fast, but like boing, when I try to boing over something, it's just it's probably because it's simulating moon gravity or something stupid like that.
No, this is in the desert, so.
Well, I
Oh.
can't say that we're going through the desert on a horse with no name, because I mean, this literally looks like Demon Attack meets Lunar Rover Ranger or whatever the heck it's called.
Hey, the horse has a name. It's Frank.
Oh, okay.
Well, will you tell Frank to reply to my message on Facebook then?
He's a horse. I don't think he has Facebook.
Horsebook.
Yeah, there's horse privacy issues to worry about there, so.
Oh, okay. By the way, Curtis, I did have a CoCo 3 for a while, but I was holding it for somebody that lived in Montreal. So
Right.
I bought it. He gave me the money. I paid the person, and then I shipped it off to him. So yes, kind of.
That wasn't
Who,
Frederick, was it?
No.
No, that was oh shit, I forgot his name. Or shoot, I forgot his name.
No, Frederick got a CoCo 3 from me.
Frederick, that was it. Well, he also got wasn't that a CoCo 3 that I sent him?
I don't know. No,
I think he
maybe.
got one from me. Yeah, because there was a really good deal. I don't remember now, but anyway, yeah, it's Frederick. I totally forgot because he got a girlfriend, / now fiance, and
He's
And we haven't
disappeared.
seen him since.
I sent him a message on Facebook the other day, and I still haven't heard from him.
I replied back to one of his posts about being in Niagara Falls. I'm like, did you guys get married? And he's like, nope, just engaged. I'm like, okay.
That was quick.
At his age, you got to do things quick because you ain't got much time left.
Wait, are you trying to tell me I don't have?
I don't know. I figure I've got another good 35 years or so.
Well, Ken, you're kind of young, so
I've got a good 3 to 5 years, I guess.
Am I technically the youngest on the channel?
no, I think
Yeah.
Henry's younger.
I'm 50 or 51, I should say.
Oh, you're younger. I'm old. I'm younger than you, Henry.
Oh, then I guess that makes you and Ken the youngest.
I'm 50.
You
Oh,
pups.
I'm younger than all of you then.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
really?
He's
Oh,
64.
you haven't hit the big 5-0 yet?
Trina's
I'm
64.
I'm 29 and holding.
Oh, gotcha.
Ah,
27 with 25 years experience.
Yeah.
I was perfectly fine with turning 50 because they say life begins at 50. And given the way my life had been going, up till then, I'm like, well, if life begins at 50, I'm happy with being 50.
I just look 106.
I thought you were 106.
Everything started going downhill for me at 48.
Well, that was what? That was what? 48 years ago.
I would reply, but
Trina, you going to BCF Ms. West?
I am not. I've lost my job at the end of June.
Oh, okay.
And was planning actually on attending because the World of Retro Computing in Kitchener is the following weekend. So I was like, well, I'll go to that because it's cheaper.
Yep.
But money is uber tight right now, so
Yep,
no World of Retro Computing. Weirdly enough, I heard the other day from the organizer of it saying, hey, because last year I bought 5 tables worth of stuff.
Right.
Because I'm crazy.
Yep.
And hate to
I
see
can
a
vouch
good
for that.
deal. Yeah. And hate to see a good deal go out the window, so I bought them. And then the organizer contacted me and said, hey, do you need a table or two to sell your stuff? And I'm like, actually, most of the stuff is sold. Because I did a 5 or 6 series stream of opening the boxes.
Oh, right.
I got them, and then people that were on the stream were like, "Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that." And yeah, it just helped alleviate the everything that I picked up.
Oh, there you
And
go.
then I had somebody reach out to me personally and was like, "Hey, what are you doing with all those ISA cards?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'll buy them all from you." Oh, okay. Thank you for paying for the table 3 times over.
Yes, that's. I'm kind of in the same boat. It's like, oh, people want the FujiNet devices. Well, I'll build them. That might pay for me going to a fest or two.
Yeah. Well, I was just glad because when I initially looked at the stuff, I'm like, oh good God, what did I end up with? Like,
I say
And
that just
then-
about every time I buy stuff.
yeah. But yeah, I was gonna wait until like the last hour to get to try to talk the person down, but then somebody else halfway through the afternoon was talking to him about buying the tables, and I'm like, nope, I can't let it go. And so
Yeah.
I bought the tables.
you know how women are about buying stuff.
Well, this woman likes to get a good deal when she can.
Not touching that.
Behave yourself.
But it was on sale.
Think about how much money I saved.
That
Sounds
was
like
the
everybody
other-
at CoCo Fest.
All right, everyone be quiet for a minute because I'm gonna start the show.
Oh.
Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock.
God.
Yeah, it's like it's almost 8:45. Probably a good idea to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Leisure Suit Larry?
Why not?
And the wrong color. Oh, there, that's better.
Welcome to the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live. For this week, we are playing
Leisure Suit Larry.
Well, you are.
yeah, you are. But we are also playing Bash from, oh, good Lord,
Steve Bjork.
Steve Bjork. Thank you.
Steve Bjork.
My dog ate my homework. I mean, my script. So. And we are also playing Desert Patrol by MG Lustig.
Yeah, Mike Lustig.
Mike Lustig. What would we do without a Curtis? Probably get sued for copyright violation for not telling people who made what. And here we have our game of professional game players already in progress. So
And screaming.
let's see here. Where shall we start in this list of people?
Well, how about with the new people?
That sounds great. So here we have the new person. We have Trina of Trina's Techno Battle. For those that are not familiar with Trina, she is a YouTube star and the fine purveyor of working on computers and other things we will not mention here. Welcome,
Well, she's
Trina.
also one of the co-hosts on Old World Tech on Fridays.
Oh yeah, she's also one of the co-hosts, and she's also a regular and a sometimes host of Retro Repair Roundup, which is
Yeah, I'm
bi-weekly,
a co-host of that as well. So
which is a bi-weekly show on YouTube as well. So, hello, Trina.
hey,
Welcome.
I'm actually not gaming. I'm just here cheering people on because
Yay!
I don't have an emulator and or a CoCo computer.
You don't need one.
Yeah, there's an online emulator you can use that will play it.
Well, I'll just sit back and watch people play and go you. I'll be your cheerleader for the night.
Okay, next on the hit list is see here. Are we going clockwise or counterclockwise?
Your choice.
My choice is to go diagonal.
Okay.
So next up is that wonderful game player, also the intern for the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge, Jim Rye. Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, CoCo Nation? I'm dying here in the desert.
Well, look at the bright side. You can only die once.
Yeah, I can die 3 times.
Oh.
Oh, nice. I got an excellent shit.
So continuing on a diagonal line, we have Coconut Bob. Hey, Coconut Bob, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hello, CoCo Nation.
Are you getting Leisure Shoot Larry doing what he does best?
I don't know. I hadn't fired this up in 100 years and just wanted to check it out again for kicks.
Oh,
Because
you
I
haven't
couldn't,
you
I
haven't
couldn't find the right desert games. So
oh, so you haven't fired it up since Trina was a teenager.
We can tell
that
old
was
Jabbar
only
how you
5
answer
years
the
ago.
questions.
So I don't know.
Thank you. I'll take that.
All right, continuing on a diagonal, we're completely off the screen. So let's go go this direction. Here we have that professional game player and streamer. You can tell he's a professional because he has a little picture of himself in his game stream.
Oh,
How you doing?
It's Henry III, also known as the Break Key.
Hi, folks. Welcome to the CoCo Nation's Game On Challenge. I'm not usually here, but today I am. Where I am else times, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I let my mind wander. It never came back. Fortunately, I'm an American, so I replaced it with a can of beans and no one noticed.
Whatever
There
Henry
you
lacks
go.
in gameplay skill, he makes up in exuberance.
All right, and then continuing on from there, we have that wonderful Canadian game player, the master of all knowledge on the CoCo, the man who makes Nitrous 9 Ease of Use Edition almost seem like an interesting project. The man, the myth, the legend, L.
Welcome,
Curtis
Ken
Boyle.
Waters.
No, no, Curtis. That's Curtis. L. Curtis Boyle.
That loser, who wants him?
Hey! Don't talk about my friend like that.
I believe it's loser Curtis Boyle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the L stands for, man.
All right. Let's see here. Who else is? But everyone is it? Oh no, we've got this fine gentleman, but he's not truly here. But hey, Mark B, if you're there.
Yep, I'm here.
All right, I think that's everyone.
Did you introduce
Ouch.
Ken?
You did hear me, right?
Yes, we heard you.
Okay.
He just doesn't like me. He just doesn't acknowledge my
The
existence. 'cause
co-host of the show, and he doesn't acknowledge him.
Oh,
I haven't given him his pets yet, so I'm dead to him.
Oh,
I know
I'm
after all the covering you've done every time Sloopy doesn't show up on the show.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken. The greatest Canadian that ever lived. The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Wayne Gretzky. No, I'm just kidding.
Canadian retro things. Hey, Ken.
I'll take that compliment. Hi. Welcome to the show.
So just a question. How many fellow Canucks are there here?
Just three.
It's me and Curtis, I believe.
And you.
And myself.
And you,
I'm-
yeah. Other than you, yes.
Oh, okay,
I'm-
okay.
I'm
If
half
Jason
Canuck.
Warnes would show up, we would have had four of them. But
Yeah.
If Annie and what's her husband showed up, we'd have two more.
I'm half Canadian.
That doesn't count.
That just that it only how do you spell color?
yeah, that's the test.
COLOR.
I see. I don't waste those. I don't waste those extra letters.
Yeah. Memory's expensive.
So that makes you a lazy American.
Memory's expensive, so why waste the extra bits?
I mean,
That's
half of you
right.
can't even say you all. It's got to be y'all because you have to lose some other letters there too. So
And some places they say yints.
They're just practicing for the tweeting generation.
of course, we have newfies, so I don't know what else.
That's true, but actually Newfies add letters.
Yeah,
They just add a lot of vowels.
And
You
they
said
they just make up words on the fly, I swear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just add a lot of vowels, make up words.
It
You
usually
said
involves
newfies, and I
alcohol.
had to. You said newfies, and I had to take a second to parse and recognize you're talking about a region of Canada, not a dog.
Correct.
We're talking about the region of Canada where that dog comes from.
Oh,
From,
yeah, understandable.
From what I understand, there's not much difference.
I don't know. The dogs are cute.
I mean, some people in Newfoundland are cute.
Okay.
Newfies
Well,
are
the
very
ones that I
loyal.
know. But all right, let's say hello to our studio audience. Let's see here. Who all do we have in the audience?
Hey,
we
Joe's in
have-
the chat too. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, we have got a Trina. Got a L. Curtis Boyle, Canadian retro. Oh, we've got a Gut Bomb. Hey, Gut Bomb. Why aren't you in here?
And Joe's got a
Yeah.
CoCo. He could join.
Yeah, we've got a Joe.
Because Gut Bomb is soon going to be watching 2 streams at the same time because he watches Justin DVD Morgan as well. So
Huh.
Oh, computerized start, right?
Yeah,
What the heck
exactly.
just happened? What? Hey, huh? What? Why? No, stop. Evil, bad. Go away.
Not Justin's not that bad. Oh, you weren't talking about him.
And
No, I
Joe
was-
is repairing computers. So
Yes.
Well, you can play test his CoCo 3 and make sure these games work on it. That'd be a good test.
Gut Bomb. Whose mom's here?
Does this require the CoCo 3? I don't think it does.
I think the answer to that is just yes.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh, the royal your mom.
Exactly.
So since we have you on, Trina, do we get any sneak preview of any of the topics on Old World Tech Fridays tomorrow?
Yeah.
we
like-
usually just kind of wing it. So
Oh, it's like our show then. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
They have as many.
Except that it
scripts-
probably doesn't last for 5 hours.
Yeah. They
no,
have
we
fewer scripts
try
than
to
do.
we try to cut it off at an hour.
Yeah. The Old World Tech Fridays has less scripts than the CoCo Nation.
Scripts? What's a script?
But we do have
Exactly.
one script because we cover this week in tech history usually to start the show with. Kind of a script because you're scrolling up through, like you're on a website, kind of reading off what's on there. So kind of a script.
The CoCo Nation has one script, and that script says "Time for the news," and then says "Action, go to sleep."
Yeah, then we hand out complimentary pillows and all as well.
Yes.
Newsy, newsy.
Alrighty.
So what parts of Canada are being represented? I know I'm in Ontario.
I am normally in Vancouver, but right now I'm in northwestern Ontario.
Okay.
I'm in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Cool.
And Jason, if he was on, is from Calgary.
Nice.
I'm quiet. No wonder my controller doesn't work.
It's not plugged in.
Nope.
Have you
Sounds
tried
like
Like
a
plugging
you
you
it in?
problem.
repairing machines scares me. No.
Well, that's okay. Today I went to go share a file over a network, and I'm like, why isn't it seeing this computer? And I'm like, trying to troubleshoot. Oh, I'm not connected to a network on this computer. Oh, that would do it.
I have done that. Bill Noble, who's my local hardware tech guy, came over to fix the multi-pack interface, which is a multi-slot card add-on.
Mhm.
And he was doing measurements and stuff. And I don't understand what's going on here. And then he noticed I hadn't plugged it into the wall socket for power. So
I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've unplugged like a computer while installing a card or something, just to be safe, and then try to turn the computer on, and go, why isn't it turning on? Oh yeah, I haven't plugged it back in.
yeah, that would be me. So Trey, I'm going to try to get a hold of some people that are going to be going to the World of Retro.
Okay.
Some of them for the first time, and I'll see if I can get you all on the same time because you can be one of the people that's actually been there before and can kind of talk about the show
Sure,
as it has
yeah.
been, and then they can kind of ask some questions if they want.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
So I'm just waiting for some responses. I'm gonna see if I can get Frank on too, but I know he's been really busy trying to catch up on orders after the flooding.
Oh, that's much better. That's not much.
And
better.
Montreal got some flooding too, I heard this week.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, some remnant of another hurricane went through there.
Oh. I know Nova Scotia was supposed to get hit again.
This is why I live in the prairies. The only thing we do is get cold.
Yeah, but I'd rather
You screwed up this game, but you can probably do better.
I'd rather get hit by it. Well, by the time it hits Nova Scotia, because I'm originally from Nova Scotia, it's usually tropical storm. So we've only ever had it bad once. But I'll take that over the stupid cold that you guys get out there. So
Minus 40 is fine.
no,
It's a dry cold, so
And I'm indoors all the time anyway. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter. So
Well, negative
Is that
40. At
Celsius?
negative 40, you do have to be careful because like exposed skin will freeze very, very quickly at that temperature.
yeah,
Is
that's
that
not
Celsius
true.
or Fahrenheit?
It doesn't
That's not
matter at
true.
negative 40. At negative 40, they're the same.
what's
It's
really
damn
fun
cold.
is when you get the negative 40 and then you get a good wind going on.
Yeah, the
a
wind- the
nice
wind
wind chill
part-
of about minus
Yeah, that'll-
56.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, the wind chill is the problem. The minus 40 is no problem. We do polar bear swims here for a lot longer than a minute or two. Trust me.
Yep.
Yep.
I grew up right near Curtis, so I'm used to the. Of course, I'm acclimatized to Vancouver now, so
Yeah, you're just
I'll
used to 3 months
admit-
straight of rain.
I'm a pansy when it comes to the cold now. But
well, it's
Yeah.
really funny. I went up to very northern Quebec, where it was like minus 30, but it was a dry cold. Like they're not near any water. It's all inland, and then I came back here to good old Toronto, and it was only minus 7 with a wind chill of minus 15, and it felt cooler than when I was
Yep.
loading the computer stuff.
That is
it's
absolutely
true.
true.
Actually,
It just cut
I
right
mean-
through you.
I will talk about what a pansy I am with the cold, but in Vancouver, when you get down to about minus 15 with the wind chill, it feels like minus 40 in Saskatchewan.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was like, okay, I'll go back up to northern Quebec where I can't speak the language, but at least I got a whole van full of computer stuff. So
I've been there
And
before.
when it's that cold, who wants anyway? Your mouth will freeze.
Well, the fun part is taking like a cup of water and just hurling it up in the air and watching it turn to snow by the time it hits the ground. And you can also go to Newfoundland if you want to go to a place that doesn't speak, regular English.
I've already been to Newfoundland and I yelled at somebody there. So
So you're not
I-
allowed back?
Was it your
I,
co-host?
I don't know if I'm not allowed back. I'm not allowed back to PEI Pride. I didn't get invited back the next year after yelling at somebody there. I have this habit of yelling at people, so
They probably deserved it.
they did.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at people?
The PEI Pride guy was just annoying and kept coming up with wrong facts, so I kept going, slamming my hand down on the table and going point of contention and pointing out all those wrong facts, which I don't think he liked. And the following year, I wasn't invited back as one of the guests for PEI Pride for some reason.
And
And then
also-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, also yelling at people is much better than yelling at animals, because it just looks weird when you yell at animals.
The only time I yell at I have 2 cats, and the only time I yell at one of them is usually at 5:30 in the morning when he's meowing at me for no reason.
you are
I'm like,
so
you
lucky.
have food, you have water. Why are you meowing at me?
You are so lucky. At 5:30 in the morning, my cat comes along and grabs onto my blanket and pulls it off of me.
Just 'cause
She'll get the blanket and pull it off of me to get me up to feed her.
That's great. That's
That's like
absolutely
the
great.
Garfield cartoon
Or,
right there.
or was he scared by the squirrel?
She actually does not care about the least about the squirrels.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with my cat. That one cat, but he literally will jump up on the bed beside my head and meow at me, and I'm like, because
Because it's fun.
I have a food dish
It's
that has like a silo on it, so I know when it's getting low, and I'll top it up. But it usually takes like
it's
4 days for them to
5:30
go
and
through it.
time to get up.
Yeah.
The sun is up, so the human should be too.
Although this morning he was nice and didn't do it till like 5 after 6, and I was like, "Oh, Casper, f off!" And then I like looked at my phone. I'm like, "Oh, it's 5 after 6. All right, I'll give you credit."
Man, how would the cats do up in the Arctic Circle when the land of the midnight sun thing's going on?
Probably like
Well, they
my
can.
cat, just sleeping because my
Yeah.
cats sleep all day. So,
Cats will sleep whenever they feel like it.
mm-hmm.
Because I know mine wake up at the break of dawn and wake me up, and in winter it's later, and in summer it's earlier. But if
But with Casper, it doesn't
when you're on
matter.
the
It's
land of midnight sun when
5:30.
he sets ever.
See, and also you got to be lucky. You could have Mark's cats, and they would just come and puke on you in the morning.
That's just when
Yeah.
the show starts.
Or the news.
That's what the cats think of CoCo's. CoCo Nation.
CoCo Nation news starts. Whoa, whoa, hairball time.
Yeah. No, it's.
That's a much
That's
better
pretty
impression
close.
than I did.
Yep.
They're just busy trying to stay awake through the CoCo Nation news. That's why they're hacking up hairballs.
Shit, your schedule there, Tree.
They should just be like everybody else and sleep.
Yeah, when you want to sleep in, just tune in on CoCo Nation News there, and then they'll conk right out, and you'll be able to sleep in.
Unfortunately, it's too late in the day for me to be sleeping in.
You could just put a rerun on in the morning.
Oh, there's an idea.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we're talking. I'll put an episode on before I go to bed tonight, and it should still be going by the time I get up in the morning. So
Yeah, actually, but it'll be about the news
Yeah.
when it's time for you to get up. So
And then
if you
could
put
just
it
have.
on 0.75 speed,
ooh,
Yeah. See with the news, you can have Curtis just lull you to sleep. Soothing.
The dulcet tones of going into a coma.
yeah, with Curtis doing the news, you could put it on 0.5 speed. He talks fast.
then you'd have drunk Curtis
Yeah.
putting you to sleep.
Yeah.
Today I played a game. Yeah. And then the show would be 10 hours long. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We'll be well on our way to being the
Sleep
CNN of CoCo. We'll be 24 hours a day.
has anyone ever
Shoot,
played
shoot,
Desert
shoot.
Falcon for the Atari 2600?
I think I did way, way, way back.
I
Not when I
may
played in the
have.
last couple decades.
Oh, maybe?
Yes, I played a long time ago.
It was one of the games that I got with my Atari 2600 way back when, and I loved that game. I could never figure out what the hell I was doing with it, but loved the game. And we just sit there and play it for hours.
Well, now I have to look it up and see if I've played it.
I think it was Desert Falcon. I want to double check that myself.
If you find you can share a screenshot in your browser on here, and we can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
That have to
Bear
refresh
with
my
me one
memory.
sec. I'm going to open up the image. I got a screenshot of it here. Let me find a better one. That one's kind of poopy. Well, that one's really small.
What am I doing wrong? What ROM do I not have in order to get the CoCo 3 to boot in MAME?
CoCo 3 ROM?
I've
Coco
got
3s don't boot MAME.
what?
Coco 3s don't boot MAME.
No,
Modern PCs
game.
do.
Right. Modern PC, MAME, boot, CoCo 3, not working. Why?
How many ROMs do you have? Which ROMs are they?
About to go there and find out.
Is this the game you're talking about, Trina?
Let me see.
I have Coco 3.zip. I have Coco FTC. That's Coco
That's it.
FTC.
That's it right there.
FTC.
Oh, okay. So I
So
have
it's
not
kind of a
played this
diagonal
one.
Zaxxon-y style.
Yes.
Yeah.
wonder if I
Yes,
need Coco-
very much so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have played that long ago.
All right, let's.
A lot better than the official Zaxxon for the 2600. That thing was terrible.
Oh, it really was. The Coleco was the better version for that one.
Yeah. The Intellivision one wasn't very good either, from what I remember.
Mm-mm. I used to have all the old systems or the classic systems back in the day.
I'd have to say the tier setting Model 1 and 3 version is actually better than the Atari and the Intellivision ones, and it's like 128 by 64 black and white graphics.
But yeah, that's the game that I used to sit there and just play it for hours as a kid.
For a kid.
Yes, I wasn't just hatched.
That's in BC times before Coco.
Or yes, yes.
That's interesting. They've only all got like the Coco 3 dot. This makes no sense. Oh, there's the disc 11. So that's a Coco 3H. Oops.
Oh, somebody's playing Desert Falcon.
Probably Sloopy. He's an Atari fan.
I have it up and running.
11. Let's do list BIOS.
I need to find a way to mute the sound on the emulator.
Well, we can hear the sound if we have to.
Yeah, it's deafening. It's actually very loud in my earbuds. It drowns y'all out, which is pretty cool, but still.
Oh,
That sounds like an anti-noise
it's
filter.
alive! I think.
Let's see. Stella. There's Stella. Turn her down.
All right, so let's try that. I don't even know why it's saying that case. What's that little glowy Quake icon that's happening in the upper right with the boot up there? Is that a main thing or a Coco 3 thing?
Huh?
I can't.
I think
I can't
you're
look
the
at
only
them.
one that sees it.
The blue there's when I bring up the Coco 3 in MAME, there's a blue glowy icon that looks like a Quake icon up in the upper right corner of the screen that happens for a little bit. If you watch this, you might see what I'm talking about. Right there.
Some little
That's not a
blue
Coco
blob.
thing.
What's that?
There was some little blue blob I saw there for a second.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
Not a Coco thing.
Not a Coco thing? Okay.
Main thing, probably.
Yeah. All right, what? We're playing Desert Patrol?
Yeah.
And it's under Patrol in the SD card, right?
I believe so.
I'm a rebel. I'm playing Butterfly Patrol.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, Desert Rider's the pole position bump and jump combo game. Which believe we played that already, I believe, right?
Okay.
Oh, you can leave.
No, he's busy playing something else.
Leave, no. I changed my game.
Changed his mind.
And now it works. What the heck?
First world problems.
People are watching.
Yeah, it's like demoitis.
And little late, but hey, Wayne, how you doing tonight?
Start on level 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you're talking about Desert Patrol, yeah.
Yeah.
Not if you're talking about Bash.
Well, that reminds me. Somebody created on one of my Discords. Somebody created a game.
For which platform?
For Windows, Mac, and Linux.
Oh, cross-platform.
Yeah.
What game was that?
I gotta go back to the server. But I'm speaking to
I wonder if it's made one of those cross-development platform basics and stuff we've been seeing lately, like UG Basic, Micro Basic, Micro Games Basic, it stands for technically.
I'm speaking to Amiga of Rochester. Apparently he's gonna be in Toronto tomorrow. And I just made a sale on eBay.
Oh, then now you can afford to go to the World Retro.
That's the control I was looking for. Is the master player. Okay.
We still have time.
Not with what I just made.
You made enough for a coffee?
Yes, I can get a couple of coffees because there's a local coffee shop just up the road that doesn't charge an arm and a leg.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, are you talking about McDonald's coffee or are you talking Starbucks here?
I'm talking neither. It's a local mom and pop
coffee.
shop. Yeah.
Do they roast their own?
Snobby coffee like Ken's. Okay, gotcha.
Hey, if it's coffee, it's not snobby.
I've heard you talk about coffee on the trips to Chicago. It's snobby. Just trust me.
I'm just telling you the proper way to make certain coffees.
So Trina, that coffee shop up by you, do they roast their own?
Yes, they do.
Oh, that's glorious. That's the best kind of coffee shop.
And they also make their own, like, actually bake their own fresh pastries.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
That's like the anti-Tim Hortons.
Yes, exactly.
Well, when I had my coffee shop, we didn't roast our own beans, but we got them from a local roaster, and I'd bake our own pastries. So.
I remember when Tim Hortons used to bake stuff fresh.
I don't remember that.
I remember I was, before I figured out what I wanted to do with my life and fun stuff like that, I worked at a gas station overnight. And there was a Tim Hortons next door to us. And I would go over every morning at 4 o'clock and buy a freshly baked peanut butter cookie.
Ooh, those are the
Ooh.
best. Why am I boinging? I should not be boinging.
We could ask Coco Town. He's getting to be an expert on boinging and Move Patrol style games.
Too much sugar?
Too much coffee?
No.
There's no such thing.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Well, if it were the me that was the problem with the boinging, I would know why, because, elevated mood state. But it was a joystick interpretation, I think, on the part of the emulator. I'm gonna blame
somebody's
it on the
playing
emulator.
Paul Shoemaker's adventure game that he had to pull because of some copyright issues before.
I'm not going to say that it's me that's playing it.
But I will say
My
that it's
graphics are all
Canadian.
used.
What copyright issues did he have on this game?
He
used
used some clip art that he thought
You
was
need
public,
permission for it. Yeah.
and the person came after him and actually sent him to cease and desist and the whole bit.
Yeah. Well, maybe I shouldn't be playing this on the air then.
Well, he did fix it later. He actually put in some different artwork, so it depends which version you have.
I got the newer version of it.
Should
That
be
one's
okay.
safe. I actually bought the original version from him. I have it on disc.
Ah, come on, you silly thing.
So what's a high score on this Buggy Patrol? 100,000?
300,000 sumish, I think.
Yeah.
What I saw, I saw that in the chat a while back. So
Yeah, I didn't get that high, so I won't be.
I'm like 1/30th.
That's
don't
a
worry,
good
I'm
start.
not that. Yeah, I'm not that far behind. So
Don't worry, you're beating me.
I got 175 on that game so far.
as in 175 points or 175,000 points.
175,000.
What's your high on Bash?
Oh, let me see.
Are you going to record it?
My high on
Record it.
Bash. 153,600.
153.
153,600.
Have
And
to,
175,200 is my high score on Desert Patrol.
Looks like I'm gonna play more Bash because I'm 180.
Well, then you're ahead of me, so.
That was only my first game.
Yeah,
Way to rub it in, Sloopy.
It's the power of the paddle.
By the way, the game it's just a demo right now. It's called Miss Paint, and Miss Paint is a puzzle platformer game that takes place inside a nostalgic computer interface where you can use image editing tools such as rotate, resize, crop, move, and rectangle to edit the levels themselves and lead Miss Paint to victory.
Modify the game to win.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that mechanic. I like the mechanic a lot. It makes it more of
And
a
it-
puzzle game than a platformer, actually, I would think. Of course, I could
Yeah.
be very, very wrong.
Well, it's being classified as a puzzle platformer, so you
And
are correct.
what does this run on?
Windows, Mac, and Linux.
Oh, okay.
MS Paint.
It's called
Miss
MISS Paint
Hey Dave, if you
on
joined
Steam.
us, you would help out the
Oh.
Canadian contingent of Canadian players for Canadian content. So why don't you join us?
Talking Mr. Dave?
Yes, Mr. Dave.
This whole
We
thing was his
dare
idea
you.
anyway.
Yeah, he's the one who started this whole thing. And then he never
No.
shows up.
That's because some Canadians are nice, wonderful game players, and others Canadians are just Dave.
So, question: who has the ability to make me a mod on YouTube so I can add the link-a-madoodle to the game?
No one.
Oh, okay then.
That's actually a YouTube side thing. But so I actually just looked that up. See if I can manage to copy that. And then if I find
Just
there's
put
the
it in the
window I'm
chat
looking
here, and
for.
I'll put it in the put it in there.
Okay. Hang tight.
Oh,
Let me
I
go
found
back.
it. I put it in there.
Cool.
In YouTube,
Yep.
didn't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube eats the any links. I've had that
Oh,
problem.
okay, gotcha.
Yep. If
Put
you have
it-
permission, you can do it.
Put it in
Yeah,
the
I'll
chat
put
here.
it. I'll put it up in the chat here. Hang tight.
All right.
Because I have from the person who made the game, the Linkamadoodle. There you go.
You son of a kumquat.
There you go. Yeah, it's somebody I know in one of the discords that I belong to. So I thought I'd promote her game while we're seemed apropos.
So there. Huh? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's on Steam. Okay.
Yeah.
The
I think the demo is. I haven't even clicked on the demo to be honest with you. I don't even know if it's free.
Okay, that sucks. I used to have the CoCo Nation login for YouTube. For some reason, it's no longer in there.
Is that part of the whole OneDrive issue we had?
Nah, it has nothing to do.
Yeah, browsers just like to randomly forget stuff.
Oh, so they're
For
like
security
me. Gotcha.
reasons.
Like every time Chrome updates, it like forgets everything.
Oops, I'm
I
logged into
remember
CoCo.
that game. That helicopter game.
Yeah.
I remember having
Mark,
fun
Fire
with that
something.
helicopter. Yeah, I remember having fun with that game.
you put it in
Firecopter?
the YouTube. I put it in the Twitch.
It showed up over here. Showed up on YouTube.
I didn't
Yeah,
show up
the
on
the
YouTube.
the restream bot showed it up. So
Oh, Restream bot doesn't show on YouTube for me.
oh,
did.
It did for me.
Yeah.
Link works, goes to this page. Steam.
Okay.
So Sloopy, did I tell you what I did today? Sloopy?
Got up out of bed.
No, I'm going to make an OnlyFans account, but for computers, not the other stuff.
Not what
that's
they're
on there.
famous for.
Not what? Yeah, exactly. Legitimate computer stuff.
That should confuse people.
Not like Olympic
Yeah.
twerking or anything. Yeah.
But your other
I have-
OnlyFans is still active, right?
Yes, and thank
Okay.
you for being my top subscriber.
No problem.
But yeah, we were talking on another Discord channel, and I'm like, because I remember a while back when they were talking about getting rid of the adult-related content of OnlyFans, and I'm like, what else is there?
Once I leave.
Yeah. Is there any? And then we got talking, and people are like, yeah, there's legitimate. One person posts pictures of like them driving around in a hearse. clothes.
niche stuff.
Yeah. So I'm like, wait, I'm gonna create an OnlyFans, but my ID is expired, so I gotta go probably next week and pick up a new ID.
But is it going to show pictures of computers with their covers off?
Actually, I was gonna post a photo tonight of I'm working on this iMac, and I have like the cover of it off. So I was gonna post it up and say, look, ooh, technically a dirty
Naked.
picture because it's also dusty inside. Um,
These
But
people-
unfortunately,
That's awesome. That's absolutely. I love it. I absolutely love it.
but unfortunately, because I don't have a valid ID right now, I can't finish the validation process, so that they won't let me post until I can get that completed. So
Ew, they have standards, huh?
yeah, I know, right?
Well, that's disappointing that they have standards.
No, they don't have standards. They have liability.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna, and then we are also talking tonight about like reproducing. Germany has some really interesting, sexy computer ads, that are not risque, but kind of like, why are you laying in bed working on a computer? Type idea.
We should show you
So-
some of the old Flex ads from Frank Hogg Labs.
That
That'd
sounds
be
like it's
fun.
going to go very badly very quickly.
They had full page, full color ads they used to do for Flex, and yeah, risque, especially for the early '80s. It was pretty, well, very risque.
Ooh.
What? They showed the knee.
No, the 1980s.
If you check out our
not
interview with
1880s.
Frank Hogg, we actually showed it. In fact, he showed some of the photos from the photo shoot that didn't appear in the magazines.
Oh, so it showed
Oh,
the
wow.
upper thigh.
So yeah, that's the kind of content I'm going to post. Is like, here's an open computer, here's a naked motherboard type idea.
Blur out stuff.
I will. I'll send
Well,
you.
Henry and Sleepy will both subscribe for sure, so you got a good start.
Well, it's I'm also I'm going to have it up for free because like I'm not looking to make money off this, but
Well, unfortunately, because of the nature of OnlyFans and the way it's felt about, something that I really can't subscribe to.
that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Wish I had my old
Through.
hard drive. I had several megabytes computers that I had worked on, all with battery damage.
Oh, nice.
90% of them were like this.
Oh, nice.
I could call it computer gore.
Mm-hmm.
So Henry, they'll never believe you just read it for the articles.
No, that's the problem.
Hey, do you want to hear a funny anecdote about? I just read it for the articles.
I've got headphones on, so go ahead.
When I was 14,
God, that's a long time ago.
15.
Did they even have paper back then? Or were you still
So they,
using like
they
chisels
they
and
etched-
rocks?
Trina,
Yeah.
I'm not as old as you. We didn't use clay tablets when I was a kid.
That's what you think. Anyway,
My,
No, you were.
my parents were moving the bedrooms around. Because going to be. We were cleaning up my room, and there used to be a adult magazine called We. OUI.
I remember that.
Yep.
Yep.
French.
And my mother found it. And
Uh-oh.
my mother called my father and, hey, check this out. Look what your son has. My dad takes one look at it, and he's got that poop eating grin on his face, and he looks at me and
It's the boy.
he goes, "So let me guess, you have it for the articles?" And I said, "Yes." And he
Don't
goes,
say
and
we.
my mother says, "Oh, bull pucky." I said, "No, really." I said, "There's an interview with Nolan Bushnell in there, and the future of Atari." And my mother pages through it and sees it, and it's like creased open to that interview. So when you go to open it, it like automatically opens to it.
Oh,
It's been opened so much to that. And my mother looks at my father and says, "Only your kid would have such a magazine and read it for the articles."
Awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it.
And I love the fact that it fell open to that article. That's the best part of the whole thing.
Well, obviously, it shows that's where he goes to. I mean, the magazine.
If you'd like to see the magazine, ask me in the voice chat sometime. I've still got it.
Of course, just gets out a perfectly good article.
So random, and a honest question on that one: has that article been archived?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I when Marty and Curtis were doing search Atari's history and such,
Mm.
I contacted them, gave them the information on that on the magazine information. The history book that he wrote actually has it.
Nice.
And because of the content of the magazine, the whole magazine is not archived in Atari Histories
I
archives,
wonder why.
but the
Sanitized for your protection.
but the article itself
Mhm.
is archived. It was 74, I think, 70, somewhere between 73 and 75.
Yeah,
So
sounds about right.
so it has a lot of so it's all arcade game stuff
Hmm.
and shows with stuff they were released. Shows I think it's a pre-production version of Gotcha. Which was a very early Atari arcade game. Yeah, it has Nolan Bushnell on the cover with his hands in front of him with a whole bunch of quarters, and it has a tagline, "Fistful of Quarters." Any and all information on how I found out about this, came to own it, will be denied.
Why is your mom still worried?
No.
His mom's still pissed that he has the magazine.
No, they actually let me keep it.
Nice. So see, all I can imagine is like an 80s or 70s, 80s computer club at the school, and everybody's like, "Look at this, look at the magazine," and everybody's like, "Ooh, yeah, look what it opens to." Oh,
Yeah, this was 80s.
Mm.
Because if it was in the 70s, I don't think they would have let me keep it.
Wouldn't have had that article in it.
Yeah, the article was like 73, 74.
Oh, okay, okay.
So when did you find a 10-year-old magazine?
Um,
Or
at
is
the
that
local farmers market, they had a flea market,
okay.
and there was a gentleman there that
And
specialized
collectibles.
in a certain type of popular reading material and video material.
Ah, the good old days. Ah, the good old days.
Hurry up, Bob. Hurry up.
I always thought that that magazine came out of like Montreal or France because of the title, but it was published in the U.S.
Yes.
And it also stopped being it ceased publication in 2007.
Yeah.
Well, I think the internet kind of killed that magazine industry. You didn't really need to interview all the old video game guys. You could just talk to them live on Discord and stuff now. So.
Yeah, the content of the magazine high on my hit list.
Sure. Oh,
Hey, I haven't started the news yet. You shouldn't be yawning.
oh, is there a new segment to this?
No.
No.
Oh, hang on. Let me
It
get
starts
more
as soon as we
comfy.
go off the air.
Oh,
We
God.
just never told Curtis that we're not on the air when he reads the news.
Yeah, we don't allow a news segment in this show. I mean, we are we are nice. We allow Curtis here, but we just don't allow a news segment.
Well, I get in legal trouble when all the drivers crash after they fall asleep at the wheel while listening. So it's better that way.
Good night, Michael. Good night, Michael.
Night, Mike.
I didn't see Wayne Campbell's comment earlier. He said, "Old people rule."
Yeah.
That's because of what I said.
He's older than all of us, I think.
I do believe he is.
I think he's in his mid-late 60s somewhere. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wayne.
Nice jousting, Bob.
I've done better.
Is Bob doing? I'm not looking at Bob right now. Is he doing buzzard spade or is he doing joust?
Joust.
Real joust. Arcade
Okay.
The
joust.
transcode.
Yeah.
So Wayne said, I'm not sure if I'm older than all of you, but I'm probably older than a lot of you.
At least not all of us combined.
No, that's just Trina.
With all our ages
Wow.
combined.
That's because she measures her age in metric.
Oh, that's it.
I told that I did tech support for Logitech, and like Monday for me was my last day of work. So this person called in and I said, "Hey, how's it going today?" Just shooting the poop while I was getting like a ticket started. And he said, "Oh, it's not, it is what it is for a Monday." And I'm like, "Well, it's Friday here." And he's like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm in Canada. We use a metric calendar." And he just went, "Oh." And we just moved on.
Wayne says,
Okay,
"Well, if
that-
all your ages combined add up to 1 million, then maybe I'm younger than you."
Wayne, of course, is just finalizing Sokoban. That might be a challenge to you too, because he's got all the Japanese levels, the American levels, the special levels that were rarely seen.
All right.
oh, cool.
I am happy with that score. So let's see.
So you're not going to Photoshop it.
No.
No,
I've already
no, we'll
I've
leave
already
it for next
screenshotted it. So
We
Where
don't
is-
say Photoshop it around here. We use the we call it
Oh.
the Nick Morente's school.
Yeah,
of
it's
high
called
scores.
nicking your score.
Sorry. You're not
Oh,
going to. Wait. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say you
Go ahead.
use the term gimping it
No,
instead of photoshopping it. You gimp.
no, it's
well, we continue to use the term Photoshop. At least I continue to use the term Photoshopping, so that way GIMP has a clean reputation.
I was
Fair
actually
enough.
going to go for Coco Max or Color
Yeah,
Max.
there you go.
Yeah. And if Nick does
But
it,
those-
it's Color Max Deluxe, because
Yeah.
it's Nick.
Those never became verbs, though.
Or Graphicoming if you want to go really old school.
There you go. With the X pad.
Or the dual joystick where you had that little window you moved around, and then you
Oh,
use the other joystick to draw within the window.
I actually had a basic program kind of like that.
It actually worked pretty well. I mean, before they decided to invent a real GUI and stuff. Because that was out a couple years before the Mac was.
I love when I jump right over them.
So, Mark, what is the game you're playing?
This is called, this is the one that Nick Morente's based on, the Atari 2600. Man, follow it. What is it called?
Jumping
What?
Joey?
No.
something.
That's me
fall-
playing Jumpin' Joey.
Ah,
Something fall.
Wow. Yeah.
Farfall.
Well,
Farf-
that's Waterfall.
Yeah, the Atari version was called. Oh, crap. It's on his
Man
website.
Goes
If somebody
Down.
wants to look it up.
It's on the title screen. Man Goes Down.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just a basic game that's just gotta.
I've never seen it.
It's basically a clone of an Atari game.
Mm.
So it's on his website, I think.
Freebie download for that one. I think it only required 416K too.
that's whose website?
Nick Morente's. I have all
Is
this
that a
stuff
new game?
except for the.
I
stuff
thought I
that-
did.
Except for the stuff that runs on Model 1 and 3.
Oh, like Neutroid.
Yeah, the good Detroit.
Unlike the 5 billion other ones.
They're all good Neutroids.
Oh.
Say some people.
Yeah, with no taste.
All right, time to get a snack.
I recommend the Blue Ghost.
Mower and Cowers.
They're just the tastiest.
I wonder if I have
You
that.
find Waterfall on posted in the game section on the CoCo Discord also.
Hey, Frank S.
Frank S.
Oh, the whole crowd
Yeah.
there's coming over.
Hi, Frank S.
Yay.
Don't have that. That's not right.
Yeah, we have
Frank,
a guest host today. We have a Trina. Maybe you've heard of her.
yeah, probably not.
Everyone hasn't heard of Trina?
No, I know.
What rock are they
Crazy.
living on?
Oh, I guess I can try that on the Google 3. No. That's
Oh, and Frank, I have a bone to pick with you. You still haven't replied to my Facebook message, even though it's not the same Frank.
It's not the same Frank.
Guilty
So
by
somebody-
association.
Somebody named Frank here in Toronto posted up that they had two Apple computers. It was COMPTORS. That's how they had it spelled. So I teased Frank about it. It's spelled and how to spell computers. So it's an ongoing joke with us. But
Actually, I think oh, good.
the person that responded back to me. Oh,
There are a couple companies I found doing game research that actually spelled it that way, and their company names back in 82, 83 too. So I think a few people did. I don't know where that came
that's the
from,
instructions. Okay.
yeah. No, these are Apple computers. So
Oh, so nothing important.
they're G5s,
Oh, really nothing important.
but the
But
price
the
was
room
right.
heaters. Gotcha.
Yeah,
No,
but the price was they're still I can still make money on them.
they're cheese
That-
graters.
That's what I was looking at. I can make money on them.
Yeah, actually, they're pretty well in demand for the PowerPC ones.
They're great for cooking.
But I sent them 4 messages and never heard back. So I'm just like, giving up at this point. Like 4 messages over 5 days. So I'm like, you're not going to get back to me.
Bob, what are you doing?
I think that's right, isn't it?
I see Mark's playing Karen's Port of Dungeons, the Specky.
Yep.
That's
I
better
got
with 4
this.
players at once.
Yeah, I know, on one screen, no less. Yeah, actually, I got a cassette tape of it that Kieran sent me. They didn't post
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he actually printed out the full color artwork and everything for that.
Okay, this was not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, looks like this.
David,
This many-
what is that? Fair Draka?
This many.
That's a different
balls,
digital screen.
Oh, that's the one I was looking
Oh.
for. Pegasus.
That many balls on the
I was-
screen. Really easy.
I was looking at it, but that P-Mode 3 palette just threw my stomach
Oh,
out.
Fear Draka normally is a Semi-Graphics 24 game. Like, I've never seen it with that particular intro screen.
Well,
before.
yeah, if you look at my screen right now, you see it in the SBC. There's one with a 3 on the end, been modified to use the different.
Oh, so they put it into a regular P mode just to get it to run
Yeah.
on a CoCo 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, or get a Gimme X. Unfortunately, those are on Obtainium still.
Oh, and this is semi-graphics.
Is your screen being
That's-
shown? Because I don't see it right now.
I don't know. It tends to freeze up on me. Let me check my.
Or is yours the one with the scores on the top there, which looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Semi-Graphics 24?
Yeah,
but-
that's. I'm the
Well,
semi-graphics crash.
Now you guys can write some basic games in SemiGraphics 24 thanks to our little tech thing.
Hey, Frank S., you can use an emulator. That's what most of us do.
Yeah, I don't have any capture hardware, so I always play with the emulator on the show.
Yeah, excuse me.
I always play real hardware.
If you want some help, you can even play in a
Browser.
web page. If you need help setting up the emulator, let me know and I can help you out, get it all set up and ready.
Oh, it's been forever since I played this. Oh my goodness, I'm dying so hard.
That was one of my favorites. I had the cassette of Pegasus. Was like one of my first
Yeah.
purchases.
This is. I mean, I've played a little bit of Joust, but when I think Joust, I think of it as being inferior to this.
What the heck happened to? The Facebook chat just decided to lock up.
That's
On
probably
my
a
end.
feature.
I think I'm done. Plus, I have another podcast to go watch too that I contribute to.
Oh, you're just abandoning us for somebody else.
Yep.
I'm
Are
gonna
you-
abandon
are
you.
you,
I'm abandoning you all for my 2 cats. So
Well, at least you have a decent
Priorities.
reason.
Are you going to
Worth
go
it.
watch Justin?
I think I'm going to abandon everybody for football.
For what?
What,
Football.
Canadian football?
American
real
or
football.
association?
Soccer?
American or association? Oh, okay. Association.
Ew,
Football.
sports ball.
It's the one where you don't need 4 downs to make 10 yards.
Canadian football. You need like 12 downs to make 20 meters, or if it's
No,
Tuesday after.
What
we still
channel's
do it in
curling on?
yards. Channel is curling on?
What channel's
I don't
curling
know.
on?
I think curling's over for the season right now.
and curling is always on CBC.
Always.
The
TSN
Canadian,
shows it.
the Canadian Broadcast Corporation.
TSN shows it as well.
Oh, does it? Oh, we do.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
growing
on
up,
TSN 35 or something like that. No, I'm just kidding.
growing up, we had 2, and then it expanded to 3 channels. So
Yep.
CBC
CTV,
and
CBC, and then they added global. Well, I guess you could count French CBC.
Actually,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had 4. We had 4 channels. We had CTV, CBC, French CBC, and some sort of like public broadcast station from the States, a PBS station that I could
Okay.
pick up.
Oh, I never had that up here.
See,
Yeah.
we had growing up, we had CBC and CTV, and then obviously the French CBC, which is where I went to when CBC would show a stupid Toronto game. I would then flip over to the French CBC and watch Le Hockey Night du Canada. Oui, oui. I don't speak French. Sorry. To watch the Montreal Canadiens play. And then Maritime Independent TV came in, which eventually got swallowed up as Global. But it started off as Maritime Independent TV.
Not fair.
Till I was 7, we had cable. Not because we were rich, but because Dad worked for the company.
Ah,
I never had cable until I was an adult. And I
Yeah,
had it for
same
about a
here.
year or two, and I discovered I was doing way more reading on the web or reading books and stuff, and I canceled it.
Yeah, we had cable until I was like 10, I think, 9. Because when they went from analog to digital, they redid the system. Dad stopped working for the cable company 7 or 8. But there was like this filter at the hole that if you could see through it, then you didn't get cable. But if you could see through it, you didn't get cable. If you couldn't see through it, then you didn't get cable. he wired one up so that you still get it even through it.
Hmm.
And when they tore all that out and put in the new digital system, we didn't get cable anymore. We had an antenna high roof and get see here 3, 6, 10, 13, 3, 6, and 10 were the main affiliates from Philadelphia. 13 was the ABC affiliate from, and we would get 17, 29, and 48. Those were the independents from Philadelphia. Also, sometimes get 21 was the Paramount network. There was one or two others that yeah, even with Justin Anderson, get like
Hmm.
I thought it was interesting. I had cable when I was a kid. There was one channel that was satellite feed from over in Europe somewhere. It would only because it wasn't because of the way the satellite was. It only broadcast for 2 to 3 hours a day. Usually, like between 3 and 6 a.m. The rest of the time, it would stay signal from satellite.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for dropping by.
Hey,
Yeah.
no problem. So yeah, Curtis, when you find out, let me know.
Yep.
Yeah, Curtis,
Yep.
I,
We'll go from
I
there.
think you. I think she likes you more than me because I've been trying to get her on for months. She just won't do it. You ask her, and she comes
Well,
right
she
on.
knows you, so that's understandable.
Oh, so she doesn't.
Exactly.
She doesn't know you.
Apparently not.
No,
All right.
not as well.
Uh,
Well, thanks for having me on. I'm off. Have a good night, guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Take care.
you
All
too.
right.
I'm off
Thanks
too.
for coming
Joining the other
by.
show, which is just starting live in case anybody's interested in Chronological Gaming. I don't know if he's covering a Dragon or CoCo game today or not, but he does when they come up. So
All right.
oh,
Well, I'm gonna
Well-
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here myself. I hear my pillow summoning me.
okay.
All right. Everybody have yourselves a
Cheers.
great evening.
Bye, Henry.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Hey, Curtis. Steve. He left.
He's gone.
Yeah,
They're dropping like flies.
unfortunately,
Just
I had
before
to. Unfortunately, I had to leave Saturday. I was going to ask him if he actually did the link that I sent. I mean, don't think he did.
Yep, I'm getting out of here. Bye, y'all.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right. Ken, are you leaving or no?
I'm just about done. Yeah.
I'm gonna end the show now.
Yep. I'll wait for you to end the show.
Then I want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Bye,
Sure.
everyone.
Bye.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another great episode of the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge. Where this week, most of us played Bash by that wonderful programmer, and we also played Desert Patrol by another wonderful programmer. And join us Saturday when we will be announcing the high scores. And we will also be doing the project updates and acquisitions. And we will also be doing the news. And last but not least, we will be doing the Game On Challenge where we will hear Ken say,
Yes. So I didn't choose a game for this next. I'm just going to choose one off the top of my head. I think it'll be